We start by offering thanks to the Map House in Knightsbridge for this wonderful exhibition and permission to film.
Of course we're going to go inside.
Oh, look at the...
What do you think, Aaron?
I don't know who made this map.
For episode 9, we combine two of our growing passions in father and son adventuring, the London Underground and map reading and designing. We visit this treasure of a London venue to see firsthand how the London Underground map developed over time.
Let's go.
We were greeted at the Map House by an unprecedented range of early tube maps designed after the first 1908 edition shown here. We divide tube map development into 3 eras. That of the London tube map icon Harry Beck, as well as the era before Beck and the era after.
There are 3 main designers who changed how the London Underground map was represented.
This isn't really a tube map. It is the London Underground map showing the Metropolitan District line, now the Metropolitan line, superimposed in 1887 over the landmarks of London. It was produced by W.J. Adams and Sons. Gill, this is 1922. This is before Harry Beck came along. Look how the maps are based very much about geography. They're not about the sequence of stations. Fred Stingemore is the third eminent tube map designer in this era. The traditional map calligraphy fonts were removed by him, and colours were used instead to clearly indicate different lines. But the map was still very cluttered in appearance, particularly around the centre. The undisputed heavyweight of London tube map design was Harry Beck. He began designing tube maps in 1931. Also a draftsman, he understood what people really wanted from a tube map. They want to see a clear sequence of stations. They want to see clear, well-marked interchanges. They want to see equal spacing of stations in a diagram. They want to see consistent angles, all to make the map easy to read and good to look at to the eye.
Okay, Harry Beck's map, 1960. 1960. Look at that.
What do you think about that?
Good. George Marshall does not like this map.
Why?
Look, Paddington. It does not dip in and then dip out.
Oh, I see.
Wow, it's the diamond map. What do you think about that, Aaron?
Well, I think it's pretty bad
Why?
because it says Harry Beck's worst design, and his bottom wasn't made that.
His boss made him put the diamonds on.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to. And this was in 1937.
Harry Beck had a turbulent relationship with London Underground, often being poorly paid and often having his work corrected. This animation shows what his true skill and vision was, and how he was uniquely able to reshape the geography of London into a simple tube map that everyone could understand. Harry Beck was not available during the Second World War, so Hans Schlieger took on the role.
Look how the map lacked colour, only blue dye for River Thames.
Harry Beck, 1951.
Do you think he was a really good designer?
Yes.
I think his boss made him to do this, because this is definitely not his thing.
Yeah, that's right. His boss kept interfering in his work. Like the Diamonds map of 1937, which neither of us like. Train track is so good.
Wait,
What else do you notice?
There's a Lewis line train at Heathrow. Hemel High. And here's Harold Hutchinson's map.
And what's the year, Aaron?
It is 1663.
Harold Hutchinson and another prominent designer called Paul Garbett were responsible for pushing forward the design to what we see today, with generally subtle changes that maintain Harry Beck's design principles. Two extra maps to discuss which are really interesting. Max Roberts' circular tube map of London, which features designs similar to those you see on the continent for underground maps.
If you look at Richmond, it just makes it go like that. That does not make sense.
And second of all, we really like this walking tube map, showing the walking distance between different stations, although we found the timings a little ambitious. We conclude this episode with Aaron and Daddy's first attempt at a London tube map. In a world exclusive, we present the first ever Mr. Men and Little Miss tube map of London, featuring 9 tube lines and 23 stations, including such classics as Piccadilly Circus for Mr. Tickle, Mr. Topsy Turnham Green, and Mr. Uppity Minister, both on the District line. Here's our full list of Mr. Men and Little Miss tube stations.